Welcome to this video, welcome to this channel. My name is Courtney if you are new here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a day in the life of a at-home ESL teacher. So if you guys have followed me in the past, I just finished up teaching a year in Korea. So it's my first time coming back to the States and teaching online, but I am teaching Korean students, meaning that I start teaching Korean time zone. So I start my classes at 6 a.m. I have about 21 classes this week, and today I actually only have 3. It is, let's see, 5:56 right now a.m. because I have to clock in 10 minutes early. So I'm about to get started and hop on, and I will talk to you guys after I'm finished with my first 2 classes. All right, guys, so I just finished up my first 2 lessons of the day, and if you guys are interested in kind of what my setup looks like, I just made a organization of the desk video, and all this tape up here I'm trying to sort out and fix my background. But with my classes, I have an automated Zoom background, so they can't actually see what's behind me currently, which is really nice. But I just finished up with my first 2 classes, and I'll just tell you guys a little bit about them and how they went. So I work for an organization called Naonow, and it is teaching Korean students online. So the way that the company works is they put their students by level, so it's not necessarily about age, but their level of English. So you can start in pre-level 1, which is going to be talking about letters, asking how are you, but also tracing. Is this a big S? Is this a small S? Stuff like that. And I've taught all the way up to adult classes with them as well, talking about really complex professional baseball terms. So it can really range. The classes are either 25 minutes long or they are 50 minutes long. And I found that a majority of my classes are about 25 minutes long. So if I aim to have 20 classes in a week, then that is 10 hours of actually teaching. Let's say you started at 6 a.m., you'd finish at 6:25, and then your next class would start at 6:30. So there's just a 5-minute window, which is a really quick turnaround, especially if you're not able to end the class directly on time due to questions or something like that. So this week I have 21 lessons, but I believe 2 or 3 of them are 1-hour lessons. So your pay is then double because it's like teaching 2 lessons in that time frame. So this morning I started teaching at 6 a.m., which means I needed to log in and clock in at 5:50 a.m. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to log and document notes on the lesson. So where we stopped, where we need to start next time, and also give feedback to the parent. So how they performed in class, if there was any technology issues, stuff like that. I don't get paid for this. I only actually get paid by the minute that I'm teaching classes, so it is a little bit of a drawback, but I'm going to do that now because I only had 2, whereas you'll see later on this week I'll have 5 or 6 lessons in a row, and that's going to take me an hour to do all that feedback after, and then my next lesson isn't until 9. So I'm going to show you guys what it looks like the rest of this week so you can get a vague idea of what my week typically looks like. My Mondays are a lot slower, but my Fridays can be a little bit crazy, so I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to show you guys. All right, so here is my schedule for this week. As you can tell, the times are on this left-hand side, and then the days are on the right-hand side. So this is me today. I had my 2 25-minute classes. It'll show the name of my student, and then you can tell the level right here, and then the duration of the class. So clearly I have just covered up who my students are for privacy's sake, of course. And then when we work our way into Tuesday, you can tell that I have 1 class in the morning. I'll start at 6 a.m. And then tomorrow I have my 50-minute class, and this is actually level 3, which is great because we can dialogue for a long time. And then immediately after, each of these are 5 minutes, and then this is 10, and then I have 2 more after, and then there is a 30-minute window, and then I have a 9 a.m. class. So I have 5 classes tomorrow. I have 4 just 25-minute classes Wednesday. Thursday I have 3 currently, and then Friday I have 5 again, and this time I have 4 back-to-back of 25 minutes, and then I have a 50-minute class later on. Now my hope is that by Thursday of this week someone will fill in this spot here or one of these. I really am hoping that my Thursday gets filled up a bit more. I think Mondays can be more slow, but I'm hoping that I will get someone to fill in here. And as you can tell, I am not working on Saturdays or Sundays right now for this company. And if you guys are interested in more specific details having to do with the website and organization itself, the pay, what it's like to interview, things along those lines, I'm happy to provide those. This is just a day in the life, but I can make a video about that as well. Hi, how are you today? Good? Awesome. It's so nice to meet you. My name is Mentor Courtney or Courtney. What is your name? Well, we can go ahead and get started with today's lesson. And I noticed you were working on the Inside Out lesson. Do you want to continue or to start a new lesson with me? Continue? Okay, awesome. So this is called Inside Out. And have you watched Inside Out? And two, me too. When I was in Korea, I watched Inside Out 2 in Korean, not English. No. So can you list some feelings that you can think of? Can we think of one more? Ooh, shy. That's a really good one. Good. So can feelings be good, bad, or both? Same time. When do you think they can be both happy and sad, or good and bad? Oh, that's so funny. That's perfect. That's a perfect example. And at this point during the day or the next morning, usually the night before, I like to be as proactive as possible, but I will write down the students that I am going to have. And then what I do is I put them into the same system that I put my other students into, talking about where we stopped our lesson. This time I'm looking at where I need to start my lesson with my students going forward, and then any personality traits or any additional things I need to know before the beginning of class that could be helpful. So I forgot to record this one same day, but this generally only takes me about 15 minutes.